Now please rise, and if you are in the hallways, please pause and join us in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of our country. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated.
Looking at the front steps of North Penn High School, where students spent the afternoon leaving messages for the staff to wrap up Teacher Appreciation Week. Teachers, if you came in before the sun, make sure you check out the messages of appreciation on the front steps before you leave today. Hello, and welcome to this edition of Mornings. I'm Erin Jesberger. We would also like to give a shout out to our school nurses. Yesterday was National Nurses Day. Thank you for all the insane amount of work you are doing to keep us safe and healthy. B101 stopped by earlier this week to also give our staff a little love as well. Staff were treated to free lunch from a food truck, thanks to the radio station B101. B101 and T-Mobile have been running their program called Gratty Tuesday. Every week, they purchase lunch from a local restaurant in the area, paying it forward to those giving their all during these challenging times. Lunch looked good. We wanted to also pay it forward in this week's Question of the Week. We asked our students to talk about a teacher who has had a significant impact on their lives.
Behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Okay, a teacher that impacted my life is Miss Lewandowski in APOD. Her AP class is the best class I've ever taken. She prepares me for the exam, and she makes me smile all the time.
I want to shout out Mr. Hammer for being so amazing and inspiring my love for history for the rest of my life.
Thank you to Miss Cav for your awesome question of the days and always being super fun and energetic during class.
Mrs. McGinley, she's kind, and she helps me with life lessons.
Mr. Lorando, because he was the best AP Euro teacher.
Mr. Mostert.
Because of our 8th period discussions we have.
Mr. Clank.
Because he always makes chorus fun, he looks out for everyone, and he makes sure that he's someone's bridge over troubled water.
Mr. Werner, he let my creativity flow during my animation class, and I'd like to thank him for that.
Mr. O'Rourke, because he taught me to be interested in science.
Thank you, Miss Lev, for inspiring me.
Missing a familiar trivia segment here on Mornings? We're missing it too. The Broomball Challenge is on a short pause due to unexpected events. We are sending love and our best wishes to Mr. Broomball right now. I cannot wait for your return. But Mr. Berger is here to jump in and fill those Broomball-sized shoes with Burger Challenge. Mr. Berger?
Love it. Good morning, North Penn. Thanks, Aaron. Before we get to the trivia question, some breaking news coming across the desk here. Hey, if you have any of the following teachers, you're going to the IMC today. Mr. Brumbaugh, Mrs. Hackman, Mr. Hall, Mr. Kagi, Mr. Knob, Mr. Kolb, Mr. Monero, slacker, Mr. Mazzuro, and Mrs. Vervoort. So if you've got any of those teachers, your classes are in the IMC today. All right, time for trivia. It's a music question today. I'm not going to be singing, though, so don't worry. After you hear the question, send your answer with the hashtag Brumbaugh, even though it's a burger challenge, I know, to @NPTV on Twitter. And whoever the winning question is that we get first, we'll give you a prize or something. Here's the question today. What is the, air quote, national anthem of the European Union? The national anthem of the European Union. Send those answers to @NPTV on Twitter. I'll be back later in the show with the correct answer and a couple wrong ones, too, to have some fun. Let's send it back to the desk and Aaron.
Thanks, Mr. Berger. May is Mental Health Awareness Month. We want to take this time to remind all of you that your mental health matters and is very important, especially as a high school student. All of the staff here want to see you succeed here and are here for you. Remember that you can reach out to your guidance counselor with any issues you may be facing as well. Just another reminder that the Student Assistance Program, or SAP, here at the high school is a collection of school and community agency staff that are ready to help you with any problems that may be stopping you from reaching your full potential as a teen and as a student. There is a tab on the NPHS website for more information. There is always someone willing to listen, and you are not alone. Speaking of mental health, North Penn Mosque and the NPHS Muslim Student Association are holding a mental health lecture with speaker Dr. Omar Sharif tomorrow, May 8th at 2:45 p.m. The lecture will be virtual and through a Zoom meeting. The topic of the lecture is mainly navigating mental health as a Muslim. At the end of the meet, there will be a Q&A session, which is judgment-free and questions can be asked anonymously. For more information, check out the NPHS Muslim Student Association on their Instagram at NPHSMSA_. Now sending it to Jojo Dalwadi for this week's Nightcrier update.
Sorry, everybody. Welcome back to another Nightcrier update. To start off this week's update, check out a feature on North Penn senior R.J. Agers in an article written by Tyler Hamer. You'll also find a list contrived by Allie Brooks about her top 5 ways to navigate through mental health. Lastly, learn more about Mrs. Law, who has been working in the school district for over 50 years in an article written by William Kettner. That's all we have for this week's update. Make sure to check out these articles and many more at nightcrier.org or the Student News Source app. And don't forget to read the night, day, or night. Sending it back to the desk.
Thanks, JoJo. Last Friday, the North Penn High School Theater Department recorded Descendants. The debut is next Friday, May 14th. The show will be streaming on May 14th and 15th at 7:30 p.m. and on May 16th at 1:30 and 4:30 p.m. Join the NPHS theater crew and watch their amazing performances from the comfort of your home. Get your tickets now at npenn.org/theater. We have about a month left of school to go, and lots of things our seniors need to get done before they graduate. Seniors, reminder that if you have plans on attending prom, you must complete the mandatory COVID-19 rapid test prior to attending the event. Look for the May 3rd email sent by Mr. Nicholson disclosing more information on how you and your guests need to sign up for a time slot for testing. Also a reminder that today is the optional rapid testing session for prom, checking for the COVID-19 antigen remaining from a possible previous case and for an undetected case of COVID-19. It is strongly recommended that anyone planning on attending prom take the optional COVID test today, and there is still time to sign up through Mr. Nicholson's May 3rd email as well. Class of 2021, commencement time slots are now open. To access the sign-up sheet, go to your student email and find Mr. Nicholson's May 2nd email regarding those procedures. Students have until midnight Sunday, May 16th to sign up for a graduation ceremony time. Any questions or concerns can be addressed to Mr. Nicholson or the D103 home office staff. North Penn's 11th annual 5K run is still on this year, but virtually. Participants will have their choice on where they would like to compete the 5K distance. This community wellness tradition, hosted by North Penn's cross-country team, is open to runners and walkers of all ages. Proceeds benefit the boys' cross-country team. Register online by Tuesday, May 25th. Come out and support the team in a safe and fun way. Now sending it to Jojo Delwadi for this week's lowdown.
Hey everybody, and obviously we're experiencing some... All right, everybody, let's get right into the lowdown. If you're interested in being a part of the Student Government Association next school year, you should apply to become a member of the class cabinet. In order to be able to run for office next fall, you must be a cabinet member. Fill out the application through the link found on the Daily Bulletin. Attention everyone, Key Club will be collecting different items for the Fostering Hope organization from May 1st to May 28th. A collection box can be found outside of Mrs. Law's office. We ask you to please put your name on a bag with the items inside so she can give you your community service hours. You may find the list of items needed on the daily bulletin. That's all we have for this week's Lowdown. We have a lot to cover for this week's sports update, so let's get right into it. North Penn softball won against CB West yesterday 16-0 with a no-hitter and 9 strikeouts from Maddie Volpe. They play Hatboro Horsham tomorrow, and we wish them all good luck. A special shout-out to girls softball coach Mr. Rick Torresani. Yesterday was his 400th win as the girls softball coach. Staying on the field, North Penn's baseball team also won 13-3 against CB West to improve their overall record 9-4 and their league record 7-4. They play Penridge on Monday. On the turf, boys lacrosse unfortunately lost to CB South on Tuesday 14-6, but the girls lacrosse team won on Monday against CB East. They play today away against Upper Dublin. Good luck to all the teams who are still continuing on their spring season. Now I'm sending it over to Mr. Berger at the trivia desk.
Thank you very much, El Presidente, Jojo Dalwadi, and I am back first with some wrong answers. This one coming to us courtesy of the North Penn Band's Twitter account. The question, of course, was, what is the national anthem of the European Union? Well, our music department thinks it's the Final Countdown by Europe. Great guess, incorrect. Also, the Epic Goldfish thinks it's All-Star by Smash Mouth. Also incorrect. We did get a bunch of correct answers. The national anthem of the European Union was actually composed on this date, back in 1824, by a guy by the name of Ludwig van Beethoven. It's his 9th symphony, also known as the Ode to Joy. So if you got that right, congratulations. Give yourself a high five or a pat on the back. This week's winner is going to be Brendan Johnson in Mr. Rio's first period class. He was first with the correct answer. Brendan, I'm going to stop by. I've got a little prize for you for winning today. Congratulations, Brendan, and thanks for participating, everybody. This has been the first ever Burger Challenge, making North Penn High School smarter since May 7th, 2021. Aaron, back to you.
That's all we have on this edition of Mornings. After the conclusion of the show, Mr. Nicholson will have an important announcement from Mr. Nicholson over the intercom. I'm Erin Jesberger. Have a great weekend, North Penn.